So hello everybody and welcome to another Charticulator video. In today's video I'm going to show you how to create a proportion plot. For those of you that do not know what a proportion plot is, I will have a link down below to Evergreen's blog post that explains it very well, but it compares basically share population between two metrics. Really neat chart. So I'm going to show you how to create it in Charticulator for Power BI, but you follow the exact same steps for Charticulator web. The reason why I'm doing it in Power BI is because I can fiddle with the data easier. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so this is the chart that we're going to create. These Pacific Islands, you can pick here a country, and then you can pick the year, and it'll show you the imports versus exports in proportion. So it exports 37%, which is 610 million to Oceania, and it is 50% export. Okay, so it is very neat and so clear to see. I love it. So let me show you how you do it in Charticulator. Very easy. So I have a table. It contains the continent, the exports in percent and in dollars, and the imports in percent and in dollars. This comes from the Pacific Community API, and I'm using the SDMX connector to get the data. You can get it live. It's really neat. And we are going to make sure you download the latest version of Charticulator. They have updated it. Select the table and then click on the Charticulator icon. If you don't have this icon, go to the app source and download. It's a custom visual for now. Created by Microsoft, by the way, in case you're new to the channel. Okay, create chart. First, make sure that all the elements that we need are in there. Yeah, and now that we have them, we don't need Power BI stuff anymore. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to create two stacked bar charts, and then we're going to link them together. Very easy. So the first plot segment, we're going to do it a little bit smaller, like you see here. And this glyph, we're going to call it, this is going to be our imports. I'm learning how to tag everything because it just gets so much easier later on. So here we have our plot segment. We're going to drop a rectangle, and then we're going to stack it, so we'll get a stack bar chart. And then for the height, we're going to get the imports in percentage. Yeah, you get it. And then this, we're going to reduce it so it's not that big. Then we're going to make it a little bit smaller. So I'm going to grab this to the middle of this axis, and then I'm going to color it. To color it, you just go continent, fill, and it will fill it by continent. You can change the colors if you want in there. I'm going to leave them like that, I don't mind. Then we're going to add the values. To add the values, you just grab the A and drop it, and then drop it to the other side. Text, and then that text thing is actually going to be our imports percentage, and we want to have it in percentage, right? So you have to go, instead of 1F, we don't want to have any decimals, so 0%. If you want to have decimals, you write 1%, 2%, whatever it is. Now let's do this a little bit smaller so it fits in the canvas. Charticulator for some reason does not detect what the canvas is. And now we're going to change the color to continent, and then you can do it bigger, smaller, yeah, you know, whatever works your world, that's fine. Now we have the imports part. We're going to create now the exports part. So we're going to glyph, a new glyph, and we're going to call this glyph, if it lets me. Sometimes it lets me, sometimes not. Let's pick the segment first though. Maybe it will let me then. So now it is here, and I'm going to call it imports. No, sorry, exports. This is the exports part. And the process is actually exactly the same. You drop a rectangle, you stack it. The height will be now the exports instead of the imports. We're going to make it a little bit smaller. We're going to drop the text. There. And now we're going to format accordingly. So we're going to make this a little bit smaller too. We're going to color it. The text, we're going to have the exports percentage. color it by continent, then do the 0%, move it a little bit. And now here's where the magic happens. We go to links, we go to band, and then we band them. And I'm going to get this one. So you have to pick the correct one. And then the band is going to be a line, and it's going to be a dash. No, it's going to be a solid. No, it's not good. It's baser. And then we're going to have a little bit of an arc, not too much. Something like that would be quite neat. And then we're going to have opacity 1. So that means that let's not make it transparent. And there you have it. So how fantastic is this? Then you can pick any country, you can pick any year, and it will just work accordingly and show you the percentage difference. So cool. Give it a go. The file is available on Curbal Download Center at curbal.com. Just go to the Charticulator folder and grab it. And this is all for today. I will see you again on the next one. Until then, as always, take care.